Dear students, in this video I will discuss about the glands associated with alimentary canal of man. There are different glands associated with alimentary canal of man like salivary glands, gastric glands, liver, pancreas and intestinal glands. First, we talk about the salivary glands. There are three pairs of salivary glands opening into the mouth cavity through ducts. Hence, they are exocrine in nature. The first pair is parotid glands. These are largest glands. They lie on the sides of face, just below and in front of the ears. Parotid glands open into the mouth through parotid ducts adjacent to upper molar. Viral infection of these glands cause swelling and pain. This disease is called mumps. The next gland is submandibular or submaxillary gland. These lie at the angles of lower jaw. Their ducts open under tongue. The last pair is sublingual glands. They lie under the front part of the tongue and open through sublingual ducts under the tongue. The salivary glands secrete saliva. Saliva is watery alkaline fluid formed of 98.5 to 99% water, 0.2% salt, mucus and starch-splitting enzyme called ptyalin. Its daily secretion is about 1 to 1.5 liters. And its pH is 6.7. The digestive enzyme ptyalin or salivary amylase convert starch into maltose, isomaltose and small dextrins. Saliva also contains lysozyme, which is used to protect us from infection. After salivary gland, the next gland associated with alimentary canal are gastric glands. These are numerous, simple and branched tubular glands present in the mucosa of stomach. These are of three types: oxantic or parietal cells. They secrete hydrochloric acid. Chief or peptic cells, which secrete two proenzymes, that is, pepsinogen and prorenin. Mucus cells or goblet cells, they secrete mucus. In addition to these, another cell type called agenterfin cells secrete gastric hormone that stimulate the secretion of gastric juice by gastric glands. All these juices collectively form gastric juice. Their daily secretion is 2 to 3 liters per day. The pH of gastric juice is 1 to 2. Gastric secretion is stimulated by thought of food, smell of food, chewing of food, and contact of food with stomach wall. Liver is the another gland associated with alimentary canal. It is reddish brown and weighs about 1.5 kg. The liver consists of two main lobes, large right lobe and a small left lobe. In addition, there are two very small lobes called caudate lobe and caudate lobe. A thin-walled sac, the gallbladder, lies in the lower surface of right lobe. The gallbladder stores bile secreted by hepatic cells of liver. Bile is yellowish green secretion. It contains bile pigments like bilirubin and biliverdin. bile salts and is alkaline in nature. Bile is carried from gallbladder to duodenum by bile duct. This duct is formed by a fusion of cystic duct from the gallbladder and hepatic duct from the liver. Bile duct joins the pancreatic duct to form hepatopancreatic duct. The opening of both ducts are guarded by sphincter muscles. Liver is formed of numerous hexagonal hepatic lobules. Each lobule is surrounded by branches of portal vein, hepatic artery, and bile duct. Collectively, it is called portal triad. Each hepatic lobule has a central vein around which numerous hepatic cells are arranged. Their granular cytoplasm stores glycogen granules and fat droplets, and they remove toxic material from blood. The bile capillaries of each lobule join to form bile ducts, which open into the hepatic duct. The hepatic ducts of various liver lobules together form the common hepatic duct that opens into the cystic duct and deposits bile in the gallbladder. The plasma of blood contains a small amount of bile pigment because maximum quantity of bile is normally removed from blood by the liver. But when the level of the bile pigments increases in the plasma, the skin, white of the eye, and mucous membranes are strand yellow. This condition is called jaundice. Now, I will summarize the functions of liver. It secretes the bile. It stores carbohydrates in the form of glycogen. Liver also serves in protein synthesis. It also removes poisonous substances from the blood. It is also used for the formation of RBCs during fetal life. Now, the pancreas is an important organ in digestive system. It is located in the upper abdomen between stomach and duodenum. In most adults, it is about 6 to 10 inches long and 2 inches wide. It is made up of a network of tubes called pancreatic ducts, which are used to release pancreatic juice in the upper part of small intestine called the duodenum. Anatomically, pancreas is divided into 3 parts: the head, the body, and the tail. It has 2 functions. Its endocrine function is to produce hormones that regulate blood sugar. The hormones produced by pancreas are insulin, glucagon, somatostatin, and pancreatic polypeptide. Its exocrine function is to produce enzymes like pancreatic amylase, proteases, and lipase. These enzymes are used for digestion of food. They are so powerful, hence they are covered in the protective cover. Once they are released in the duodenum, the protective cover is removed and they become active for performing their function. Bile from the liver also enter the duodenum through same major papilla. In section, the cells of the exocrine part are arranged in groups called acini, with central space or lumen. The acini are held together by connective tissue containing blood vessels and nerves. The endocrine part consists of patches of cells called islets of Langerhans. which produce hormones. These hormones are released directly into the bloodstream. Hence, the pancreas is endocrine in nature, means it is both exocrine, that is with ducts, and endocrine, means ductless. After pancreas, I will discuss about intestinal glands. These are numerous glands present in the mucosa of small intestine between the villi. These are of two types. Crypts of Lieberkuchen. These are multicellular, simple, straight, tubular glands present throughout the mucosa of small intestine between the villi. These secrete digestive enzyme and mucus. Berners glands. These are compound tubular glands which are found only in the submucosa of duodenum. These secrete alkaline watery juice which protect the duodenum from acidic gastric juice. The secretion of both glands is collectively called intestinal juice or succus intricus. With a pH 8.3, its secretion is about 1 liter per day.